You know what? I fell in love with the music, absolutely. I was dancing to it all the time, and I just really wanted to own the music myself. I wanted to play the music myself, and every time I went out, I couldn't necessarily, request the DJs to play the same songs, my favorite songs all the time. So I started buying vinyl, and which can be, it's a very addictive habit. Showing up to the record stores when the new records come in. So once you start collecting music, you really, the next step is to obviously learn what to do with it, learn how to spin it.
Generally, these days, female or male, it's fairly hard to get a job as a DJ because there's so many more DJs now than ever. But being female, there's definitely some very well-known female DJs now, like Veronica and Leanne. And I think that in some ways that's helping other female DJs do the hard work to get the breaks. Leanne, for instance, does a DJ school, so she can certainly offer some encouragement to other female DJs. Plus also, sometimes the female DJs do gigs together, so I think that that certainly is helpful in them getting some props, recognition, and ultimately paying gigs.
Party actually, and I was just so moved by the music, and I just really listened to the sound of the mix coming in, and I just realized you could really create your own track out of two different tracks, and you could really play like choose your own adventure, and you could have control over the moods of the crowd, and I just loved the way a DJ could take control of me in that way. I was really respected, and I still am today, as a DJ, not as a female DJ, so I was never really intimidated, and even traveling, I've never really felt intimidated. People are always really great, and they're like, what are you into? And I tell them, and they pick me out some records. 6 years ago, in Victoria, there was Lori, the Hi-Fi Princess, and she moved away after like maybe a year or something. So really, for a long time, like 4 years even, like a long time, I was the only female DJ in Victoria. And not that that matters, I was just another DJ in my world. But for the scene, it was just strange, and I did inspire a lot of people to play records, but it took them a while to get comfortable to play out. And now, in Victoria, there's probably like 6, which is a huge leap from 1.
Yeah, I think females have been slept on a bit. I think it's really, initially, it was kind of like a male-run industry, unfortunately, like a lot of other things. But really, your sex does not matter at all in this. It doesn't matter. It's not a strength thing. It's it's all about your mental state. It's all about your creativity. It's all about what we can lay down, on the decks themselves.
I know what started me wanting to DJ was when I started doing this radio show, and it looked really easy. Like DJ, I guess if you see a good DJ and they make it look easy, like that's a sign of a good DJ. And we were booking other DJs on this show as well, and from time to time, I'd be like, oh, either that DJ was fantastic or that DJ was terrible. I could do better. Well, you know, can I? So I was working and going to SFU, and I had a pretty decent job. So just saved up for about a month and just bought the gear. You know, when you have an off day, that was the hardest part. Like if you practice and some days things go really well, you're like, yeah, right on, I caught it. Oh, this is so great. And then another time, you know, you could be at a club and you just lack that certain confidence, and just like I guess you kind of questioning yourself or second guessing, that kind of thing could be a little bit hard. But that's just all practice. I think it was kind of hard sometimes, like frustrating trying to find the music that I liked and to try and develop my own sound. I still have a lot of different sounds depending on the venue. Like if I play at a gay party, you know, I bring out certain kinds of records, and if I play like a Texada tonight, I'll be playing different stuff again. So I guess it took a while to kind of really figure those out, but it wasn't hard, it was fun, so it was hard and fun.
I had heard about this entrepreneur course that a friend of mine took, and was trying to think of how I could really get into this whole electronic music industry above and beyond just being a DJ or even just being a producer. And I researched quite a bit and found that there were DJ schools all over the world and none here. Now, I was a little apprehensive at first because almost of the coolness or uncoolness factor of it because with my friends, we all sort of taught ourselves and we all learned from each other. So I thought, I think some people are going to have a problem with this. Some of the, you know, more elite DJs in town. But after I went through this program, it was a 3-month program, I did my 55-page business plan, extremely intensive, felt really confident about the school, about the business. And then I started sort of putting the word out there to all of the sort of professional DJs, friends of mine, to see if any of them wanted to teach. And all of them sort of welcomed me with open arms, and they all were really excited about being a part of it.
What I do with these is take them home, listen to them, and I give my response on a sheet like this. I just give the crowd's response, my response to it. I rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, put comments, and then those comments get sent back to the labels. And I guess by that sort of response, not just me, but all the DJs who do it, that determines whether or not they're going to go further with it, I guess, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They need to know how their records are performing, whether to put some more money behind them or, you know, just kind of write them off and go, okay, you know what, everybody's reacting to this thing in a negative way. Mm-hmm. Maybe we need to spend some money on it, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Represent a culture that's virtually not there, and it's not easy, but I'm pretty sure that if I keep working on it, you know, things will happen. There are many forms of DJs, and each different kind of genre you're involved into, you all have a different kind of hardships, I guess, you know, and a lot of also have to do with you as a person more than just being a DJ, right? Motivations and social skill, everything is very important for being a DJ.
If you're talented, whether you're a male or a female, I think your talent will shine through, and if you're good enough about what you do and you have some social skills to go along with that, I think you have a chance of making it.
Go for it. If you have a passion for something, there is a way that you can make it your career, no matter what it is. I fully believe that.
Veronica's a trailblazer, and hopefully people will follow.
I mean, I think that it's an equal playing field. And because there are now famous female DJs, I think that it's as good a time as it's ever been for women to become DJs and become successful DJs.
I think very shortly it's not even going to be an issue anymore. I think it's just going to be something that people do, not men or women, and I think it'll definitely even out. Go out there and do it, because if you believe in yourself, everything is possible.